Okay, I've actually ordered a drink now. I'll see if the guy gives it to me.
Guaranteed he ain't going to give it to you. All right, Desiree, thank you very much for your call. And she's a sergeant. Now we move on to a retired Navy guy.
Why don't you give me some people that are in the military right now instead of guys what's retired?
Here is Jim. Jim, go ahead.
I spent 4 years in the Navy back when you were in diapers. When you're in the military, or not even that, kid.
Are you in the
pimples on your face?
Are you in the Army?
When you go overseas, you pull into a port, you go overseas anywhere, Iraq, Kuwait, anywhere, Afghanistan. You go out there on leave or you port a call, and you get in a fight, you get knocked down, the MPs or 4 Patrol pick you up, you're going to captain's mess, you're going to get disciplined. You're an ambassador of the United States. You don't need to be going out running around.
Hey, sir,
you need to study before you get in the military. You are in a school.
Sir, there's no ships in the Army.
That's all you're in right now, a school.
There's no ships in the
paid military.
Hey, Popeye,
you have no idea what the military is about. You need to you need to go to sleep, wake up. This was a bad dream. Does your dad know what you're doing?
No,
Does the CEO of the school know what you're doing?
Hey, Popeye.
You need to grow up. You need to get the facts of life.
All right, okay, Jim.
I'm sorry.
Not a problem. Why do you keep calling him Popeye?
Well, I wasn't saying Popeye.
No, RC.
Oh.
Well, there's no ships in the Army. So what's he talking about?
Do you know where the Navy SEALs come from?
Are you in the Navy or the Army?
I was in the Navy.
Well,
you're lucky I'm not there, because did you try to order bloody nose? I'm not. You're 16 years old.
Did you swap the poop
beer or a mixed drink? You're not even old enough to drink. You can't even vote. You probably just got your license last week. You don't know what life or reality is.
You're in that bar trying to order a Bloody Mary?
Yes, sir.
Has he given it to you?
He will. I said a Bloody Mary. Yeah, you know what? You can take sorry and stuff it right up.
Okay, look.
Phil, I don't know where you found this guy from, but you sent a tape of this conversation that you're having with this little kid.
Hey, sir.
Send it to the school and send one to his dad so he can hear it and have a reference of how stupid.
Sir, I've got a great deal of respect for the United States Navy. My grandfather was in the Navy. In fact, I know the Navy theme song by heart. In the Navy, you can meet a lot of guys.
Hey, kid, do you know what it's like to hear taps being played on a flight deck because somebody got killed? Have you ever heard taps played for real?
Who'd you get killed?
That will send chills down your spine. That was 15 years ago, and I remember it like yesterday.
I said
you have no idea what reality is, kid. Nothing.
This guy doesn't want to serve me a Bloody Mary. What do you think I ought to do, sir?
I think you ought to leave. You're not even old enough to drink. If he serves you a Bloody Mary, he can get thrown in jail. For what? A punk? I don't think so.
A punk that's going to go over to Iraq and get blowed up, maybe.
That's your choice.
Hey, Jim.
You're a veteran. It's a voluntary action, okay?
Did it sound like this on the flight deck?
You have no idea what the flight deck is.
Well, I'm on it right now, and they're playing taps.
Don't you disrespect what this... Turn that off.
Phil, I don't know how you got this...
Turn that off.
Got a lot of people fired up, and he has no idea what respect of...
What do you mean turn it off? I'm playing it.
Yeah, when he gets in there, and hopefully he won't be an officer, hopefully they get in there and knock him on his butt, teach him some respect, and then he might understand what the hell's going on in life.
Kid, if you don't turn that off right now, I'm going to hang up on you.
Okay.
What was that, Phil?
I just told the kid to stop playing that taps.
Hey, thank you very much, my man. I got the Bloody Mary. Yeah! I got the Bloody Mary.
Hey, Phil.
See, that proves a man in uniform.
Will you do us all a favor, hang up on this kid and send a tape to his dad and his school?
Father sent for me. I was going to work for him this summer. Hey, look, Popeye, why don't you just grab a piece of spinach and slide off?
Boy, this kid's a real piece of work, man.
Phil, the best thing you can do right now is, like I said, send him a tape of what you're doing for him right now to his dad and the school he goes to.
Father's proud of me.
And hang up on him. He's just feeding what he wants right now. His ego is higher than he can ever be.
Listen to this.
And
I
got to get to work, Phil. Thank you very much.
That's a beautiful thing.
I got served a Bloody Mary.
I did.
Hey, all right, I got to take a break here. You know, I have to tell you something, Mr. Wheeler, with all due respect.
Every time someone says to me, with all due respect, I know they're about to take a huge dump on me. Is that what you're going to do?
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say to you, though, that I don't think I've heard too many more insensitive remarks than if I'd known my wife was going to be talking as much as she does today, I almost would have hoped she hadn't survived the cancer. I mean...
so you're all pissed off now?
No, I'm just... 1-800-449-8686. Valerie, go ahead.
Hi, this is Valerie.
Hi, Valerie.
And I've called him before. I'm from San Juan, and guess what? I'm a cancer survivor. But I'm calling in because...
Yeah, see, the reason why you're laughing is you know it irritates me.
No, you know why I'm laughing?
That's exactly...
Because I have to tell you something. My husband smiles every single time I'm happy and I'm running around blissful because I survived. My husband can't get enough of it. He'd rather see me happy and blissful than be an old hag and a witch and bitching at you all the time.
I bet you he drinks.
You know what? He doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, and guess what? He smiles when I'm talking.
Are you
and
trying
he
to tell?
He appreciates the fact that I did overcome cancer, and he gets me a little longer in this world. I can't say the same for you, and I just kind of feel like bliss has eluded you in your life.
Hey, Valerie, this is Phil Henry. My wife had to go to the dermatologist because she had a mole that the doctor wanted to excise and look at, and there was a period of about a week where every night I would dance with her and I couldn't be close enough to her.
Right.
And when I got the word that she was okay, it was like a 100-pound weight.
Hey, Phil, can I jump in?
What?
And Valerie, this is what it sounds like listening to you people.
Why do you care?
Isn't that funny?
Why do you care?
Just a cricket, just the dead of the night.
But why do you care?
Why do I care? Here's why I care. I come home from a hard day's work. I turn on the TV, and there she is, O-P-R-A-H. And guess who she has? A whole bunch of CNACER survivors. And for show number 6 million...
for you to say what you said, that it was almost worth having your wife die than have to listen to her.
Yeah, very sad that he said that. I think if I was her...
Come on. You guys...
She's living in hell now, so I think it would probably have
living
to be
in hell? I'm pulling down about $350,000 a year, so if that's
money doesn't make it. Honey, money doesn't make it. Anybody can have money. Not anybody can have empathy.
Knock the crickets off, sir.
Mr.
Not anybody can have empathy, sympathy, and caring or love, but anybody can have money. That's the truth.
Well, I think anybody can have money. Why don't you go down to Skid Row and ask some of the bums down there, hey, how you doing with that big paycheck? Those guys can barely get up to get the night train and go back to the
you know what? They probably have more empathy than you do in your one little finger. They probably have
easy for them to have empathy because that's all they have to do all day long, vomit and have empathy.
But why do you care? Lance wins fairly and squarely, and he wins in spite of any obstacles he's faced. He should be commended. He should be rewarded. He should be looked upon as a great example to others.
Okay, that's great. And now, can I get my coffee refilled?
You know what?
You know what
you need to do?
Yeah.
You need to find where bliss is in your life, because if you had it, you wouldn't understand when people are happy. You obviously are not a happy man. I'm sorry for you.
Bliss, for me, is having my wife go through a 5-minute period in any day without saying something like, that cancer
you might get your wish someday. That might happen someday, and then you can rethink those words.
If I hear those crickets one more time, sir, I'm going to hang up.
I didn't hear that.
You might get your wish someday. That might happen, and you'll be thinking these words and wishing you could hear every word she had to say. But maybe not you. I don't know. You don't sound like the type of guy that would.
You know what, Valerie? I've been listening to you, and maybe you're making some sense. Maybe I need to sit down and talk to my wife and simply say to her this: I'm leaving you because I can't stand the fact that you're so happy.
Yeah. I think you do her a great favor.
I want to be miserable, and I want to be miserable with someone who will make me miserable.
Yeah.
So, Valerie, will you marry me?
That might be the answer. Let her
Get
go.
the crickets out of here, will you?
Oh, I like
Let her go, because she's too happy for you.
You say something?
What is it with those crickets, man?
They're my pets. I've raised them since birth.
You freak.
No, really. Say hi to Phil. Crickets. See, that's Ed, Bob, Stan, and what's your name again?
Get him out of here. This guy is a freak. I've raised him since birth. Dean Wheeler from the Northern California... What'd you say his name was?
Oh, I remember now. Jiminy.
Yeah, that's right.
He had a career in show business.
Okay. 1-800-449-8686.
I'm trying to be honest with you.
Are you beautiful, or, good looking or anything like that? Or,
Hey, wait a minute here. I'm a married woman.
Well, no, I'm married too, so I want to be up above board on that thing, but I guess we can all dream, I just wondered, are you...
You know what? I have a lot of things...
I bet you look good on TV or anything like that, maybe. You think you would?
I have no idea. You know what I think?
Yes, ma'am.
I think it's a matter of opinion. The truth is, though, I do know that it doesn't matter what people say or think about you. And if I need you with anything else...
I got a cell phone call here. Hold on for a minute. I got to check and see what...
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm going to fall in the river.
Are you there? I might lose you now. I'm on my cell phone. Okay, I think I've lost you all.
This is Phil Henry. Where's my other caller?
Hi.
Where's my other caller?
He said he had a cell phone call and he was going to grab it, and then we just went off the air.
Okay, all right. Okay, anyway, well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. I hope he does okay. Because he sounds like a nice person, and there's no reason to waste his breath.
You're very kind. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know what happened to him, but... Wait a minute. Steve, are you there? Mr. Bosell? Mr. Bosell, are you all right?
Well, what do you think? 3 guesses, the first 2 don't count.
Well, what happened, man? I left and you were... Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay for Giddy sake. I'm hurt. I'm hurt bad.
You're hurt bad?
Yes.
Do you need an ambulance? Are you underwater?
No. I'm not underwater.
I will try and get... I don't know what happened there. Did you hear it? Because I was out checking the transmitter. What happened? His cell phone fell in the water, and then he got electrocuted?